Told that but she looking confused. What you finna do? Gotta make your move. What up, y'all? This is Trade with Tayyib. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Trading view plus tracker. Gold is down, US oil is down. Two items that we need to look at. Let's take a look at 4 hour. Oh, there's volume. There's volume in 4 hour. I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure that I have this area marked out. Let me see regular. So you want to learn how to do top-down analysis on the chart? Say less. So I'm going to show you how to do top-down analysis in a few minutes. And alright, let me do this. So you want to learn how to do top-down analysis in real time in less than a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and show you live here. We're going to start out with removing all of the drawings so you can take a look at it with a fresh pair of eyes. We're looking at gold. I'm going to start out with daily time frame. We just to know what the bias is, and then I'm going to jump into 4 hour time frame. Right off the bat, we can say there was a support that's being broken right now. What I'm going to wait for 4 hour is for it to close in 22 minutes. So let's go ahead and take a look at on an hourly time frame, because we want to go into lower time frames to have a better idea where the price is rejecting. So recently we can see that price has a support formed at the 1 hour low. Let's take a look at 15-minute, right? So now we can kind of bring this area around here as there is previous resistance. So what I would be looking forward to is sort of like a retest for price to continue down and to test these lows. So price has made a low, right? Price has made a low right here, and then it went up and created a high. Now, if we can if we can reject this area the way we did in the past, then I would expect a continuation down to the lows one more time, as the 4 hour is bearish, right? So that's kind of how you do top-down analysis. On the flip side, what I'm going to do is, if the price closes above this area, then all of this range on the left-hand side, it's going to be about 100 and almost 300 pip range. That is going to be on the upside if price closes above this 44.55 area. Okay. Top-down analysis. Damn, ICP's 10% up today. What the Helion. Nice. Zik down, Zen down, ICP up. I'm looking at Tau USD, and what you can see here, let me go ahead and remove all of these drawings. What you can see as we have been closing above certain areas, right? So price is respecting previous lows. What I would anticipate for price to continue to do is respect the previous lows and continue to push higher, something like breaking above the highs and continuing to push higher, right? Like I want a break out of this range, and that is something that I would be expecting, just the way we did in ZEC, right? Just the way we did in ZEC. You can see this area here, right? Price kind of respected the previous lows, and that is what I'm expecting in Tau USD for. I think this could be about, yeah, 50%, at least 50 to 60% move that in the next couple of weeks that you could anticipate. You're fresh on the charts and you want to learn how to do top-down analysis? Say no more. So this is gold live 4-hour time frame. Actually, this is a daily time frame. Um, let's take a look here. All right, so you want to do live analysis. So let's go ahead and take a look. You're going to start out with removing all the drawings, so you can take a look at the pair with fresh pair of eyes. Oh, Cheyonne's birthday today. Alright, so you're looking at charts and you want to do fresh analysis. Let's go ahead and start by removing all the drawings so you can take a look at gold or anything that you're looking at with fresh pair of eyes. So we're on a daily time frame. This is gold live. Daily is just sort of to understand the bias. You know, last two candles have been continuing to push down. We can take a look at 4 hours here. 4 hour now, you can see on the left hand side it's breaking below these certain areas, right? And we have about 15 minutes to close, so it's important for this 4 hour to close below this area. All right, so you want to do top-down analysis. Let's do it right now. We're doing. So let me go ahead and show you how to do top-down analysis in real time. This is gold live on daily time frame, so each candle is 1 day worth of time. Daily time frame is sort of giving you the bias. Last two candles we can see it's going down, and one thing you want to do is you want to remove all of the drawings on your charts that you're looking at, just to see things from a fresh perspective. So we're on the 4 hour time frame now. A 4 hour time frame, we can identify that there was a support on the left hand side that in 15 minutes the 4 hour is going to close. So let's see if it can close below the certain area. 1 hour, now we can identify when we go to 1 hour that there is some sort of support formed on a lower time frame. We can identify that. 30 minutes doesn't really show much, it's just same thing as 1 hour. Whereas on the 15-minute, we can see that there is a resistance formed in the previous area. So what I would be looking for to trade is for either price to break and continue to push down, or for something like this where price can continue and to push up. So it will be a break and close above. That is something that I am looking forward to, for price to continue to push up in buy direction. So that would be, and there's clean range on the left hand side as well. So so you have about 200 pip range, yeah, about 300 pip range, so you can trade within that area. So yeah, and that combined with volume is how you can do analysis real time. That combined with analysis, that's crazy. Okay, so I've entered sells as the price broke below the previous low. The previous candle's high is going to be the stop loss, and let's see, TP is going to be somewhere around here. The way you can manage risk on this is if price breaks above its own high. So if price flips green, then I'll manage risk and close 50%. How much time do we have left? 10 more minutes. Let's take a look at 5. 30-minute is closing bearish. 1 hour. See, the only thing that I don't like in this trade is that 1 hour is closing, forming some sort of support. So the next candle really could just continue to push up. Five minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes is closing with some sort of support. That is not good. entered in sells. Now the cells should continue to sell. That's the goal. All right. So we're about 20, yeah, almost 50 pips. 50 pips in profit, going into 60 pips. Let's see. Can we hit 60? Can we hit 60? Can we hit 60? Can we hit 60? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Can we hit 60? Oh, retracement, retracement, retracement. Let's do one. There's volume in the market. There's definitely more volume in the market. 60 pips is 30 bucks. Let's see. I think in the next candle we should be able to get 30 bucks. Mm. Alright, the candle just closed. 30, 33. Alright, I closed 80% of my position right here, and the rest I'm gonna let it drive and bring the stop loss to break even. I think it's 20 bucks. I should be able to get to close. Alright, I'm gonna close this full position right here. Boom, done. Eid Mubarak. Pew pew. Alright. We are good for the day. Let's take a look at history. Current today. Nice. This is awesome. $5.27. Alright, I'm gonna close the stream. This is it. I'm done for the day. Let me just go ahead and